Hi, I'm Dr. Jennifer Green, and this is one of several videos on writing effective course objectives or writing effective objectives, whether it's program or course objectives. This video is more about the course level objectives. So in another video, I talked a lot about the verb and the format of objectives. But just a reminder, making sure all of your course objectives are using higher level verbs, meaning you're not using understand or know. And so I'm going to show you a website here. So this list comes out of the University of Arkansas. It is the Bloom's Taxonomy Verb Chart. And if you go to tips.edu Bloom's Taxonomy Verb Chart, you can get to this, and it is from 2014. Verbs have not changed that much. Having said that, again, I think I've mentioned this in another video, you may find different verbs under different categories depending on the list. So just know that there's not an absolute agreement over which verbs belong in which level. But this is a great list because, as you will see, they have a whole lot of verbs. This is one of the longest list of verbs I've ever seen for Bloom's. So it may really help you think about how you're measuring your objectives. Again, we don't want to use understand or know, and sometimes it can be challenging to find that right verb. And by having a bigger list, this may help you come up with the verb that really speaks to what your objective is for your students. What do you really want them to do? Do you want them to investigate or summarize or minimize or organize or incorporate or validate, right? They have so many verbs here. So this could be a really useful tool for you. Again, most universities have something like this, or most American universities have these kinds of sections on their website for faculty on teaching tips and that sort of thing. So you can Google and find even more lists. So again, using all of these charts and this formula of verb plus noun, if you have, for example, students will be able to understand the fundamentals of civil engineering. Get rid of the understand. How will you summarize? How will you assess that? How will you assess that your students understand the fundamentals of civil engineering? If it is an early class, like a first year or second year class, maybe you're looking at those lower cognitive process columns, right? Because you want them to identify, define, list fundamentals. Right. So what are you going for? Do you want them to summarize or identify something? So basically, what will students do to show they understand? So once you've created your 4 to 8 course objectives, or CILOs, now you need to map them